We are now coming to you from the Kangaroo Point. What better way to describe Australia? We're coming to you from the heart of the city with prominent Indian citizens who have lived here for more than 4 decades. Thank you very much, sir. As I said, that Prime Minister Modi is the first Prime Minister in 28 years to join. Mr. Randeep Agarwal, you're from the Australia-India Business Council. What do you make of this visit?
This is very significant step in Australia-India relationship. And we see that Australia-India business growing to the tune of more than $100 billion during this era of Modi government.
But sir, as things stand today, it's only $15 billion. The trade between the two countries hasn't even achieved actually $15 billion. And would you say that's quite below the potential?
It is absolutely below the potential. And part of the reasons have been the governance and transparency issues in India.
Relations have not been diplomatically as well as they should have been. Is it also because of the reports of racial attack that we keep hearing, Mr. Yusuf Ali Khan? You head the Global Organization of People of Indian Origin?
That is correct, yes. And that is probably one of the reasons, and it was, in my view, was blown out of proportion. But there have been quite a few things which have come together in the past 4 to 5 years, where there has been a convergence of a lot of factors which have come together. And that being the focus for Australia from the Keating era has been towards Asia Pacific, and gradually there has been the coming up of the Asian area and India, and then the focus has turned towards India from the Australian perspective.
Professor Prasad, you're the president of the Indian community here in Queensland. Would you agree with Mr. Yusuf Ali Khan that the issue was blown out of proportion back home?
Well, my views are different. Certainly because the perspective I have is different. Why it is so is, certainly we both share with Yusuf, it had some reality in the beginning. It could be wrong time, wrong place. But some of the issues, what we identified, what we captured, are quite different.
What are your expectations from this visit?
What I will say is that Australia was a neglected country. It's a very important country for India. And considering that after 28 years, an Indian Prime Minister is visiting such an important country, it is time that these two partnerships has to race. When I say race means the more emphasis on resource, agriculture, cricket and education.
You're from Gujarat, you've lived here for 40 years. What's your expectation from this visit?
Well, first of all, let me say that Modi ji has excited everyone. He's excited the nation. He's bringing hope. And I think equally as people are excited in India, there are equal amount of people here excited about Modi ji's visit. He connects with people. That's his biggest strength.
He knows how to speak to the younger generations, and he's made a bridge where the younger generation is not afraid to join the politics and make the bigger vision possible. So young individuals like me want to be in the politics where we do think we can get the ball rolling and get bigger pictures. It's like dream come true for a young individual.
From Brisbane with camera person Suresh, Sandeep, Phukan, NDTV.